You know, it's really difficult is trying to wrap your mind around a very large number. Now, try to imagine what anything, and to pick an object, any object on, that you've ever seen before and held in your hands. Try to imagine what 100,000 of that same object is. Now, try to make that even larger. How about 7 million? Can you imagine what 7 million of that one particular item looks like? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a US dime worth 10 cents or 10 pennies. This story comes to us out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and a brazen crime that could only have been committed because of pure stupidity. A man who works for the U.S. Mint had been given the task of taking 7 million dimes from the Philadelphia print to Miami, Florida, where they would be rolled and then distributed out up and down the East Coast, and from bank to bank and stuff like that. But he was getting tired. He was getting hungry. So he decided, in his infinite wisdom, to park the truck in a parking lot that is shared by a tire factory and Walmart. I mean, we see semis unattended in Walmart parking lots all the time, don't we? Well, he went and got himself something to eat, got a full belly. Then he decided, I'm going home and I'm going to get a good night's rest before I have to transport these from Philadelphia all the way to Miami, Florida. While he was at home, asleep, some brazen criminals, not that smart, but they still are brazen, broke in with a pair of bolt cutters, cut the lock off the back of the truck, then got inside and found barrel on top of barrel on top of barrel of nothing but, yes, dimes. Not knowing what to do, how to get the actual loot, thinking, wow, we just hit the mother score. I mean, they can't steal the truck. The truck's all locked up. They can't get into it. And then they tried. Oh, boy, did they try to get into the semi. They looked around. They grabbed duffel bags, backpacks. They even went across the street to a park and stole the plastic, trash liner out of there and got some garbage cans and loaded them up with dimes as much as they could. They made a huge mess. And apparently the vehicle that they used might be just a little bit rusty, because the police found a path of dimes up and down the roadway and parking lot leaving from the actual crime itself. How much did they get away with? Well, ladies and gentlemen, they got away with $100,000 worth of dimes. You think they don't add up, but they do. Mint employee who was put in charge of this entire thing, now he's got plenty of time on his hands to get a good meal and to sleep before he has to transport his next, load. He's been fired. Oh boy, has he been fired. He's been fired so fast, he's kind of like a skipping rock across the lake. Fired. Gone. Out of here. Never to be seen again. He'll inevitably probably get another job someplace else for another company. Maybe he'll work for, Amazon, delivering your packages. Or maybe the next job he gets will be, out there on the road, delivering something else. But he won't be working for the U.S. government again. And he certainly will not be in charge ever again of delivering currency, or in this case, coins. So be on the lookout for the next person who comes up to pay off their debt with you with a giant bag full of dimes. Next time you're at Coinstar and you see someone with a giant bag of dimes, you may know where they came from.